Elly, you got another baby? Is that an axolotl?
Yes, it's a baby axolotl. Isn't she so cute?
She is pretty cute, but Elly, that's the 5th animal you brought home this week.
Actually, you're wrong, Dizzy, because this is my 6th one this week.
You know what, Elly? I've had enough. You can't keep bringing animals into our home. Our house is basically turning into a petting zoo.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wait, I have an amazing idea, Dizzy.
What's your idea, Elly?
We can build our very own zoo inside of the home so that it's not so cluttered and we have a space for the baby animals.
Definitely not, Elly. We have way too many animals already.
But this way, they won't be all over the house. We'll have a specific spot for them and they won't get in your way anymore.
You're right. That's actually a good idea. And I know how important it is for you, so let's get started on the zoo.
Really? I didn't think that'd work, but I'm so excited. Come on, hurry.
Let's go build it.
Wait, Dizzy, where do you think we should build it?
I think we could maybe put the entrance in the backyard. Here, follow me. I'll take the lead from here. So I could just go ahead and grab my wand. And I think we can make the entrance right over here. And we can make it 3 blocks wide like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some sort of staircase. So let me just build the entrance out of quartz blocks. So let me grab some quartz. And I can go ahead and build it right over here. Just like that. And then I can break this over here. And we could just finish up the stairs right here. Okay, now that our stairs are complete, I can go ahead and carve out the room for our zoo. So let me just carve this out right here. And I'm going to go ahead and select this over here.
It's a little snug in here, Dizzy.
Don't worry, Elly. I'm going to cut out a huge area for the zoo. So let me just go all the way over here. And then I can select our second spot down this way. And I can just select this over here. And we can set this all to air. And boom, we got a huge area for our zoo.
Oh my gosh, how did you do that?
With my magic wand, Elly, the last thing I'm going to do is just get rid of some of this gravel over here. So let me just replace all the gravel in our selection with air. And boom, this is looking super clean and super massive.
There's so much space in here for all the animals.
I totally agree. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is set all the walls to something that mimics the sky, like light blue concrete. And then I can do the same with the ceiling over here. And then lastly, we need to carve out the hole where our stairs were. So let me just find that. And I think it was somewhere over here. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Let me just patch this up.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Thanks, Elly. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is set the floor. And I'll just set this to something like stone for now, though I'm sure we're going to be changing that later when we build the actual enclosures. So let me just set that to stone. And boom, this is looking so amazing.
I love it.
Thanks, Elly. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is grab a ladder so we can walk all the way down. So let me just put a ladder here. And we could just place that going all the way to the floor, just like that. And boom, this looks so perfect. What do you think, Elly?
This looks amazing. There's so much space for all the animals to run around and play.
Thanks, Elly. So what's the first thing you think we should put in the zoo?
Let me look at my list over here. I see. Okay, we have to start with a hot exhibit because elephants live in hot exhibits and I'm named after elephants after all.
Good point, Elly. So you know what? I'm going to start by adding a sign in front of the exhibit. So we could just grab a sign from our inventory and then we could probably put the sign somewhere over here and we'll just call it hot exhibit and boom.
It's looking a little plain, so I guess we have to get started on the exhibit and make it way more lively.
Good point, Elly. But first, I don't think this is enough room for an entire zoo. So let me just select this over here and I'm just going to select this right here and then we can go ahead and just copy it and then we can paste it a few blocks inward. We can paste it right here and then we can just set it to air just like that and boom, this is looking way bigger and it looks like we got way more room.
Oh my gosh, that was like magic.
So I'm just gonna select this over here and then select this all the way in here and we can just set the walls of this to light blue concrete. And then we can select this over here. And then we can just set that all to air. And then lastly, let's get rid of this wall over here. So then that way, we got our blue wall back. And I could just do the same for the ceiling. And then we can set this to light blue concrete as well. And then we just gotta set the rest of the floor to stone. Boom, this is definitely enough room for our elephant exhibit. What do you think, Elly?
That looks so good. The blue looks like the sky, so the baby animals will feel like they're back in their natural habitat.
Exactly. That's the point of the blue, Elly. So the next thing I'm going to do is build some walls so that the animals can't escape.
That wouldn't be good.
It definitely wouldn't, Elly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this over here and then select this over here and we could just set the walls of that to something like stone bricks. And let me just do the bottom portion of this and we can just set that to stone bricks too. But Elly, we need some glass so that people can see inside it.
A zoo wouldn't be cool if you couldn't actually see the animals. What would be the point of it then?
Totally, Elly. So let me just set this all to glass right here and do the same with this side. And boom, the exhibit's looking so perfect already. Lastly, I'm just gonna add a door so that the actual keepers can get inside. Let me just grab a door and I'm gonna add a keypad door so that visitors can't just walk right inside and start touching the animals or anything.
That's a good idea, Dizzy.
So what do you think the code should be?
I guess it has to be something long that the visitors can't guess. Like how about 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5?
Okay, good luck remembering that, Elly. I'm just gonna fly to get inside next time.
So what should we start with inside the exhibit, Dizzy? How about we start with splitting the exhibit into 2 so that we could put 2 species of animals in here and not mix them up?
Oh, good idea, Elly. We also don't want them eating each other. So let me just select this over here, and I could just set that to stone bricks as well. Just like that. That way, we got 2 exhibits here.
That looks so good already, but we're missing one crucial thing.
What are we missing, Elly?
We're missing the animals. That's what a zoo's all about. So let's go ahead and add them in.
The animals? Okay, you can place them, Elly. I don't even know what you want in the other exhibit, so you can just go ahead and choose.
Okay, so in our first exhibit, we could have some elephants.
I love it, Elly. Those elephants are so cute.
And there's even a baby one in here. I'm gonna name him after you. His name's Dizzy.
Thanks, Elly. You can be named after the adult one.
I don't think he's as cute, but I guess I'll still take that as a compliment. And okay, on to our next exhibit. For this one, we're gonna have pandas.
Pandas? Elly, those pandas are so cute. But do you think they belong in the same habitat as the elephants?
I think they do because this is a hot exhibit after all, and pandas live in hot climates. Why is this one upside down?
I don't know, Elly. He looks super silly. So, what do you think we should build next?
I think that the enclosures are looking really empty, so we need some sand on the ground and other things that'll make it look like their natural habitat.
Good point, Elly. I'm gonna grab my wand over here, and I think we can just set all of this to sand. And then on the other side, we can set it all to grass. So let me just select this here, and we can just set that all to grass blocks, just like this. But I think the pandas need a little bit of grass too. So I'm just gonna set half the exhibit to grass block.
That looks super good.
Thanks, Elly. And what do you think we should build next? Maybe some foliage?
I think that would be good to decorate and to make them feel like they're right at home.
Good idea, Elly. So in the panda exhibit, I think that maybe pandas eat something like dark oaks, right?
I don't think so. I think they eat bamboo.
Bamboo? Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Let me grab some bamboo from my inventory and I can build it up super high, just like this. And then what I can do is I can just copy that all around the enclosure. So let me just copy it over here and paste it right here and then right here. And we can just paste a bunch all around the exhibit.
Oh my gosh. Why is he still upside down?
I don't know, Elly. Let me just place the last one up here and a few more. And boom, this enclosure's looking so amazing.
That looks so good, Dizzy. And this is plenty of food for them to eat, so they're never gonna get hungry.
Totally, Elly. But they need something other than food. They need water. Because how else are they gonna quench their thirst?
Oh yeah, we have to go ahead and place that down now.
I already got the water bucket, Elly. Let me place the water right over here, just like that. And I place the water right next to the windows. So that way, all the visitors can see the pandas when they're drinking.
That's such a good idea. Maybe they can even use it to swim.
They definitely can, Elly. And I think we should go work on the elephant enclosure now because they're probably getting super hungry, right?
I think so too. They're starving.
Totally. Let's go over here and place some stuff down for them. So the first thing I'm going to do is place some water, obviously, because they need a drink too, like all animals do. So let's just place the water over here. And what do you think we should build next, Elly?
I think that we need some trees so they feel like they're in their natural habitat.
Good idea, Elly, but what kind of trees do you think we should put down?
Well, elephants are from Africa, so what trees do they have there?
I don't know, Elly, but I think we could just put these acacia ones down, right?
That looks pretty good to me.
Let me just place that there, and I can do one more over here, just like that. And boom, we got 2 big acacia trees right here. These enclosures are looking so amazing.
They really are. It looks like the animals are right at home.
I totally agree, Elly. Is there anything we're missing, Elly?
Yeah, there is one thing, and I will admit it's super crucial, so I'm glad we didn't forget it.
What is that, Elly? Is that a plushie?
Yes. Well, the animals need something something to play with so they don't get bored. I mean, this is gonna be their new home after all, so we have to add some plushies in so they feel like they have some friends.
Good point, Elly. Why don't you place them down?
These are some pig plushies. They're so colorful. And pandas love pigs.
True, they do love pigs. What are you going to place in the other habitat?
We're gonna place some cat plushies, because elephants probably think cats are so cute since they're so small.
Elly, I don't think they like cats because cats attack them in their natural habitat, like leopards and lions.
You're right. Okay, I have an idea instead. What if we do axolotl plushies because they're so cute? Who could not love them?
Good idea, Elly. I love axolotl plushies. They're so adorable.
I know. What do you think we need next, Dizzy?
What do you think, Elly?
I think that we're running out of time to get to the other exhibit, so how about we get started on our next one?
Good idea, Elly. Which one do you think we should build?
I think we should build a frozen exhibit because we already have a hot one for all of our hot animals, so that's the next thing that we have to do.
Good idea, Elly. Follow me. Let's get started. Okay, Elly, to start off this exhibit, I'm going to grab a sign from my inventory and I'm going to name it Frozen Exhibit. So let me just grab my sign here and we could just call this Frozen Exhibit. And then that way visitors definitely know that this is the Frozen Exhibit and this one's the Hot Exhibit.
That's a good idea, Dizzy.
Thanks, Elly. So what I'm going to do now is go select this over here and right over here. And then we can make this about the same size as the last one. And just select this. And then we can make the wall stone bricks just like that. And of course, we need to do the windows too. So let me select this and set that to glass. And then I got to do the same on this side over here and set that to glass as well. And then lastly, I'm going to divide it like we did for the other exhibit. So let me just select this over here and we can set that to stone bricks as well. So let me just set that and boom, the exhibit's looking complete.
That looks amazing, Dizzy, but there's one thing I need to do before I go inside.
What is it, Elly?
I need some earmuffs because it's going to get real chilly in there and I don't want to be freezing my butt off.
Good idea, Elly, but unlike you, I can really handle the cold.
No need to brag. I just want to be warm and cozy. But okay, what should we start with these exhibits?
I mean, I'm not an expert on animals like you, but I definitely know that we need some snow, ice, and trees.
Yeah, we need something to make it look like it's their natural habitats. Good job, Dizzy. You already seem like an animal expert.
Thanks, Elly. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of this right here. So let me select this, and then same with the other side. And then we could just set that all to snow blocks. And boom, we got some super snowy exhibits right here. Now, the next thing I need to do is build some snow mountains because it would look kind of boring if there's no backdrop. So let me just select this over here, and we could just build some snowy mountains like this.
That's such a good idea, Dizzy. And that'll also give the animals something to climb on so they can have some fun and feel like they're in Antarctica or something.
Good point, Elly. I didn't even think about that when I was building the hills. So let me just do that on the other side too, just like this. And I'm almost done, Elly. Let me just put the finishing touches over here.
That looks so good, Dizzy. I already know that this exhibit's gonna look amazing.
I totally agree, Elly. So what do you think we should build here next?
I think that next we need some trees because that's an important part of the nature here.
Good point, Elly. But for trees, I need to put grass down first. So let me just grab a grass block from my inventory and place it all here. So I can just place it like this. And honestly, this is taking way too long. So I'm just gonna use my magic wand and set that all to grass blocks. Just like that. And I gotta make it look a little more natural. So let's just do that. And then I'll do the same on the other side too.
That looks so good, Dizzy. You're a real pro with that magic wand.
Thanks, Elly. I definitely have some experience. So let's just place this down here and boom, this is perfect for our trees. So let me just grab some saplings and I think I'll use some spruce saplings because that makes the most sense to have in a snowy area.
That's true. That's gonna look so amazing.
Totally, Elly. So let me just use the bone meal on this and whoa, that is a big tree. Let me clear it out a little bit. And then I could do the same on the other side too. Let me just place a tree right here. And honestly, that one's a little small. So I'll just do another one over here.
I can really see it coming together. That looks so good.
I definitely agree, Elly. I'm glad you like it. So the last thing I'm going to build is a little bit of ice because obviously for a frozen biome, you need to have ice. Otherwise, it's not really frozen.
True.
So let me just grab some packed ice right here and I'll just put a little bit of ice right over here. And I think I need a little bit of water too, obviously, because they still need a drink. And then we just put a little bit more ice over here and a little bit of water right here. This is looking so perfect, Elly. What do you think?
It really is. is looking amazing. And I think the animals could even use the ice to skate if they want, if they ever get bored.
Elly, I don't think animals can skate. But anyways, what animals do you think we should put inside these exhibits?
This is a tough question because there's so many to pick from. But I think we should start with wolves and some polar bears. So how about you put some wolves down on one side while I do the polar bears?
Good idea, Elly. Let's get started. So I'm gonna place down some actual wolves, but just to prank Elly, I'm gonna put something else that's funny. Like, let's see. Let me put down the wolves first, and then I'm gonna do some other animal that looks totally different from a wolf. Maybe I'll put something like a monkey in here. Elly's definitely gonna be questioning that and wonder why there's a monkey. Okay, Elly, did you place down your animals?
Yeah, they're all over here. Come check it out.
Whoa, they're so cute. And you even got a baby one.
I know, he's so cute. I'm gonna name him Pretzel.
Pretzel? Elly, Pretzel isn't really a good name for a polar bear in my opinion.
Yeah, it is, because this polar bear loves pretzels.
Okay, Elly, whatever you say. But come check out my exhibit. I just placed down some wolves and nothing else, see?
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. But what the heck is this little thing doing over here? What even is it?
Elly, that's totally a wolf.
What the heck? That doesn't look like a wolf, Dizzy. What if he eats the other wolves?
Elly, he totally won't eat the other wolves. They're literally double his size.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if that's going to confuse the visitors.
I sure hope not, Elly. But what do you think we should build next?
I think that we need some food for the animals because I can see that they're already getting hungry. So let me just place them down over here.
Good point, Elly. What do you think we should use for the food?
I think that they would need some meat because animals love their meat, especially in the Arctic when there's no other nature around for them to eat.
Good point, Elly. I'm just gonna give them this pet food bowl and we can put some meat in it later.
Good idea, Dizzy, and we'll do the same for the other exhibit so that the polar bears don't get hungry.
I got it, Elly, and I'm gonna put a lot for them because these polar bears must eat a lot.
They really do. They're hungry boys.
They totally are, but Elly, there's a problem. We have food for all the animals, but there's no food for the visitors.
Oh my gosh, you're right, Dizzy. They need something to eat too. So how about we build a huge restaurant with a lot of yummy food for them?
That's totally what I was thinking, Elly. Let's go, follow me. Okay, Elly, I'm gonna start by building a little deck for the restaurant to be on. So let me just grab my wand again, and I'm just gonna select this right over here, and then select this, and we can just set that to something like spruce planks, and then boom. Next, we can grab some stairs so they don't have to hop up onto the deck. So I'll just build some stairs over here, and some right over here. And then next, we can go ahead and build the actual counter where you get all of your food from. So let me select this over here, and we can just set the walls to something like brown concrete, and then I can go ahead and set the ceiling too. So let's just set that to brown concrete as well, and then boom.
That looks so good, Dizzy.
Thanks, Elly. So next I'm gonna go ahead and carve the window over here, and this will be where you order and pick up the food.
I love it. I'm gonna put a sign down in the meantime so visitors know what exactly this is.
Good idea, Elly. But you know what? I'm gonna grab a sign over here, and I think that this one can be the pickup counter. This one over here can be the order counter. And then I can go ahead and carve a hole in here too. And then the last thing we need to do is actually build a door so that workers can enter the restaurant. So let me just build a door right over here, and we could just place that down right in here. And boom, we're inside.
Oh my gosh, I love it. But we're missing the most important thing, Dizzy.
What is it?
We have to decide what food we want to serve the customers.
Oh, good idea, Elly. How about I'll place a chest here, and you can decide what you want in it while I build all the appliances we need.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
I'm excited to see what you pick out, Elly. I'm gonna start by building the actual kitchen where all of the food is cooked. So let me just grab an oven, some fridges, and a sink. And then I can go ahead and place all the counters here, just like that. And then I can go ahead and place a sink in the middle, and we can do a few ovens just like that. And then we can put 2 fridges up here. This is definitely looking like a restaurant. So next, I'm just gonna grab some stovetops, and we could just place that right on top, just like that. And then lastly, I need to place some cabinets along the top. So let me just grab some spruce cabinets, and we can also grab some small kitchen cabinets like this, and these ones too. And then we can place the wall ones over here. We can place the small ones over here, and then we can place the big ones on this side over here. This looks so perfect. What do you think of my kitchen, Elly?
That looks amazing. amazing. It looks like the perfect amount of space to cook up some food. And in the meantime, while you did that, I picked out some very yummy food.
Okay, Elly, I'm excited to see what you picked out. Let's see.
Follow me. So in this chest over here, I put in some hamburgers, wraps, sandwiches, and a super yummy cheeseburger, along with some cake if our customers want some dessert, a cookie, and some drinks like a matcha latte. So all of this stuff is just quick for them to eat, but also so delicious.
That's so amazing, Elly. I love the restaurant already.
Thanks, Dizzy. I really hope we get a lot of customers.
Me too. So, Elly, how about I build some seating areas so that the customers can actually sit while they eat? And in the meantime, you can decorate the restaurant.
I like the sound of that, Dizzy. Let's get to it.
Okay, Elly, I'm gonna get started by grabbing some tables from my inventory. And, what tables could we use for this one? I think some picnic tables would actually work well. So let me just grab some crimson picnic tables right here for a little bit of color. And we can just place them all the way around here, just like that. And we can just place a few more over here and one more on this side. And boom, this looks amazing. Let me just move this way a little bit, and then this one this way too. And boom, the seating area is looking amazing. Let me just grab some fences for my inventory so they don't walk off the edge. And I'll place it right over here, just like that. And boom, the seating area is looking perfect. But there's a problem. There needs to be some shade for while they're eating. So let me just grab some umbrellas for my inventory, and I'll just use some pink ones for now because that's Elly's favorite color. So I'm just gonna use these crimson fences I got, and we can just place that on top of the picnic table, and then we can put the umbrella on top, just like that. So let me just do that on all of the other ones, and boom, the eating area is looking amazing. I would definitely come and eat here if I was visiting the zoo. Elly, do you think you're finished yet?
I'm just about done, Dizzy. Give me one more minute here, and voila, it's complete.
Okay, Elly, show me what you've decorated.
Okay, Dizzy, so here we have some cherry blossom trees, so there's a little bit more nature, and they're just so pretty to look at. So the customers will want to walk right up these stairs and come towards our restaurant. And then over here, we have a sign that says, "Come here for a quick bite," so they know exactly what type of restaurant it is, a quick service restaurant.
I love it, Elly. What else did you add? What are these little plushies for?
These little plushies are to greet our customers because look how cute and small they are. They're little babies. They're surely going to make our customers very happy while they're waiting in lines.
Good idea, Elly. I definitely think they'll cheer our customers up and make them super happy.
Exactly. And there's one last thing I added over here. Some paintings, just for a little bit of decoration. But in fact, I painted these myself.
That's amazing, Elly. I can't believe you painted those yourself. And in such a short time, too.
I know. I'm just an expert at everything. The E in Elly stands for expert.
I don't think so, Elly. I think your name is just because of elephants.
It means a lot of different things. But okay, let's go see what you built.
Elly, I just placed all of these benches down with umbrellas.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I love that they're pink. If you didn't know already, pink's my favorite color.
Wait, is pink actually your favorite color? Just kidding. I definitely knew that, Elly. That's why I made them pink, because I wanted to make them pink for you.
You just know me too well. But I also think these umbrellas are so cool because they're gonna give customers lots of shade while they're eating. So it was a super smart idea.
Totally, Elly. So what do you think we should build next?
I think that we have one last thing we need to do before we leave the restaurant.
What is it, Elly?
We need to name it.
Okay, Elly, I have an idea. Since there's so much pink, why don't we just call it Elly's Bar?
I like the sound of that, Dizzy.
Let me just grab myself a sign right from my inventory over here, and I could just place it right down in the middle, and we can call it Elly's Bar. And let me just grab some dye from my inventory so that we can actually see the text on the sign. Boom! There's the sign. What do you think, Elly?
That looks so amazing. It really made everything come together. I feel like the customers are gonna love this, and they're gonna want to spend the whole day here just because there's so much yummy food.
I totally agree, Elly. What do you think we should build next?
I think that we have one more exhibit we need to build.
What is it?
It's an aquatic exhibit. I mean, we have a hot exhibit and we have a frozen exhibit, but we still need something for all the aquatic animals that need water to swim.
Good idea, Elly. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab my wand and get started on it. Okay, Elly, I'm just gonna go ahead and select this over here, and then select this over here, and we can just set the walls to glass. And boom! This is a perfect amount of space for our fishy exhibit. The next thing I'm gonna do is set all of this to water in here, because the the fish need a big area to swim in. So let me just set that out to water. And boom, the fish tank's looking so amazing.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Thanks, Elly. Now the last thing I need to do is put some actual fish in. So let me just grab some tropical fish for my inventory here. And I can just spawn them all inside. Let's go. We need a ton of fish because it's such a big fish tank and it will look weird if it's super empty.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look, I'm swimming with the little fishies.
I love it, Elly. What do you think about this amount of fish? Is it good enough?
I think that there are never too many fish, but I guess this will do to start. They're so adorable. But we are missing something, Dizzy.
What are we missing, Elly?
Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Because they're the coolest fish.
Elly, we can't put dolphins inside the fish habitat. They're gonna eat all of the fish.
No, they won't. My babies are so sweet and they could never harm a hair on the fishy's head.
I definitely don't agree, Elly, so don't be surprised when you come back here and all of the fish are gone.
That's not gonna happen, Dizzy. I know my babies way better than you do.
Definitely not, Elly, but I think that the zoo looks super amazing and super complete.
I agree. I think that we should end it there and see what our customers think before we keep adding more and more exhibits. I have so many ideas in mind, Dizzy.
Me too, Elly. I'm so glad we got to build this, and I think it looks so amazing.
I'm really proud that you're an animal lover now, Dizzy. I mean, you know them so well. You knew exactly what they would eat, what they like to do. You're gonna get your own baby animals like me really soon just because you love them so much.
Elly, I think calling me an animal lover is a little bit of a stretch. But you know what? I definitely agree. I do think the animals look amazing here.
I think that it looks super cool. I know I would definitely visit this if I was a customer. How could you not love the elephants and the polar bears and everything else?
True, Elly, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty tired after building all this, so I'm gonna go back to my bedroom and rest.
I agree. This was a little exhausting, but I'm so glad we finally have a zoo. I'm gonna be visiting this 24/7 every single day forever.
Me too, Elly. Finally, I'm so excited to get some rest. I really need that. And whoa, Elly, why is there an elephant in my room? I think he escaped. Thanks for watching. If you had fun, click one of the videos on your screen right now.
And don't forget to subscribe.